My name is Elizabeth Carol O'Neill, and I don't use Elizabeth, so it's like an E. I'm a collage artist right now. I started doing other things before collage and had gone to several universities where I learned wood carving and a whole lot of different things, so that it's only been since 2004 that I've done collage. Probably the first influence was with my grade school elementary teacher in Chicago. And she was very artistic herself. She had a lot of flair. She formed an art group and took us every place in Chicago. It was just a wonderful experience. I guess the production of art gives me more pleasure than almost anything. It's a challenge like a puzzle to put together on whatever subject or color or organization a completed work. The inspiration just comes from looking at the material. Magazines, printed material. I've often bought a lot of handmade paper and things to involve that in here. Another piece of work is often very inspirational. I've had some wonderful pictures from Africa, from like 1950 Africa, and you can make all kinds of stuff out of that. It's beautiful paper and easy to glue. I mean, there are other things you're not thinking about when you think about making a collage, but glue is a big one. I guess the goal is offering perfection of all these different pieces, no matter what subject or what color. I'm thinking about making sense out of it, for one thing, because it's pieces of paper usually. And then thinking what it will convey to other people. Do they see it in the same way? One has to do with aging and what's happened to women as they age and which women I admire. I've made collages about that subject. This collage is one of the few that I have that have Byzantine imagery in it. It was taken from a book. The author died, I think, many years ago, but it was around 1950 that these pictures were taken. And I enjoyed doing the 3 layers here because it looked to me like there was a black cat right in the middle. I don't know how it got there. I mean, it was just much like my own black cat. And then there was all of these monastery parts that were in this picture. And of course, all the Byzantine symbolisms. But it was a fun picture. People also bring their own sensitivity to it. And if they really look at it and enjoy it, then I'm happy about that. Carrying it through to the end is tricky. It's because you have to glue things down in a way that you don't want to get one piece stuck to another piece, and you don't want to have things overlapping that shouldn't be. And I mean, it takes a lot of attention to do one piece. Probably less if you do 4 pieces because you have a little more leeway on what to do with them. Finishing a collage is another experience, really it is, because you're going to get so many positive feedbacks from it. The thing that made me most encouraged was to do it. I mean, because I'm good at it, you know, and I didn't know that when I started out that I would feel that way about it. So that was very nice. The process is, I guess, different from the conception of it, but it all comes out in the same place. I find, like in the New York Times style section, every month they come out with this incredible magazine. And some of the backgrounds and things are very interesting and enticing. So I'm the only one that knows that reads that part of the newspaper. And I do have a lot of things I've put on before, you know, that I have saved because this moment might come. And it's all that luck between those things. I've always admired oil painters and drawers, you know, all this. But those are skills that I'm not particularly good at. But I am very at doing this collage thing. So I mean, I would say that it's probably considered lesser than oil painting and drawing, but I'm happy I can do it. I guess it goes to the idea that you should live your passion, and if you can do that and stay focused on it, then you'll have a happier life.